Hiyo everyone, welcome to my stream! Hi, how are you? Welcome! Sorry I'm a bit late. Had... I was finishing up dinner. Ran a bit later than I expected. Jeez, I am thirsty. Anyway, hello, welcome! How are you doing? Today's stream, we are playing some more Genshin Impact! And we are doing Beidou's Hangout event. I very much like Beidou. Oh, my friends keep making fun of me for saying Beidou like that. I should probably just... Beidou? Eh. Yeah, but I very much like her, and I hope that her Hangout event is super fun. So let's just head right into it. And wait for the super long loading time. Alright, there we go. Okay. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. Uh, I got the cliffhanger, daily commission today for Liyue. It's the one for the event, but I already completed the NPCs they gave me, so I couldn't complete the achievement for it, which super unfortunate, you know? It sucks, but I really want that name card. Okay. I'm also thinking of maybe streaming Genshin Impact next Monday. Either doing the Shadows of Mist Snowstorm event, and I think maybe, what's it called? Doing the event, and maybe exploring some of, Surumi Island. Ooh, more Yumeru wood. Thank you. Yumeru? Yume Miru. Alright, let's just hop right into it. Story quest. I'm already at max keys, and Beidou. When the crux shines bright. I think I may have done something wrong in the description. Nope, I actually got it right. Ha! Haha! Yeah. Begin hangout. When the crux shines bright. Hangout event Beidou. Go to the Alcor. Alright. Hehehe. I am so happy that you can teleport to it now. Very nice. Ah. Water. Here we go.
Well, would you look who's here? Looks like it's going to be a day to remember. Guys, look who the sea washed up!
Beidou's crew is just super fun.
Ahoy there, traveler! So Captain really did invite you to join the homecoming celebration.
Hello. Oh. Why do I already have 2 negative hearts?
Hey, I heard that you took care of another crisis while you were in Inazuma. Are the rumors true?
Haha, yeah. I beat up the Raiden Shogun.
That's what I heard too. Thanks to you, Inazuma's Vision Hunt decree was finally put to an end. Well done, traveler.
Thank you.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was sure that your trip to Inazuma would stir up some waves. And sure enough...
All I wanted was to have a chat with the Electro Archon, or it was a joint effort. I can't take all the credit. I relate to this one more. I want to click this one so bad. Let's go with this one.
Look at you, being so modest. We all know what you did to protect Liyue Harbor.
I've heard that they tell stories about you in Mondstadt, too. The Honorary Knight. Pretty impressive.
I hate that that's the coolest name they thought up of for the English localization. Honorary Knight. uh,
I'd say someone of your caliber would be right at home in the cracks. Right, sailors?
hmm.
That's right. Wow, I'm getting excited just thinking of being the Traveler's crewmate.
Don't get too excited. I can't really get tied down to one place.
Hey, what do you say we arm wrestle?
Oh?
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Hello, Beidou.
Oh, Captain on deck!
Hello.
Captain, we were just trying to talk the Traveler into joining the crew.
That's real funny. If you guys don't mind, I want to check something real quick. I wonder. Huh. That's strange. I wondered if my mic could do stereo audio, but it's on mono right now, which isn't always a bad thing, I don't think. It's probably better, to be honest.
Yeah, come on, Captain Beidou. Surely you've got a way to get the Traveler on board.
Oh, he's on board right now for the celebration, isn't he?
Oh, jeez, she's so cool.
Yeah, but just one celebration together is not enough. You know what we mean, Captain.
All right, I get it now. There is something special about you, Traveler. You earned everyone's respect, myself included.
Hehe.
So it goes without saying that the Crux would be honored to have a crew member such as yourself.
Sorry?
No doubt about that.
But then again, a hero like yourself doesn't just set off on a journey without some bigger purpose in mind.
You know, Otto probably would be really good here, so I'm just gonna...
So should a hero really drop what they're doing just to spend day after day drifting at sea with us? Well, if that were the case, then the Crux, known for always moving forward to the next horizon, would instead be holding someone back.
Right. I guess we didn't think that part through.
Remember, rather than seeking out strong members to join us, you should be focusing on making yourselves the strongest that you can be. If we are powerful, they will come to us. Isn't that why everyone here chose to come aboard in the first place?
Yes? A strong sailor is always looking for a sturdy ship.
I guess I almost forgot the first lesson you ever taught me. Thanks for the reminder, Captain.
Just be sure you all keep that in mind. Now, there's no more need to hound the Traveler, as you were. The Traveler and I have something to discuss.
Huh. I'm turning off Otto. I liked
Glad
it.
you came. Welcome back aboard.
I think I'll turn off Otto. I liked it, but I feel like I don't have time to interject. Anyway. The crew seemed excited to see me. Thanks for helping me out back here. I mean, back there.
Hey, don't mention it. As a host, it would be pretty embarrassing to continue letting my guests be put on the spot like that. I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we are today. As the head of the fleet, my task is to keep us on the right course, no matter how turbulent the seas may become.
I know she's really strong, but I wonder how good of a captain she is.
But then again, the crew isn't usually this riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition, that's all. Their excitement today comes from their great respect for you, both your strength and your character. So please, don't take it the wrong way.
Why would I? I should be thanking them for taking me to Inazuma.
All good then. Great. Actually, speaking of Inazuma, I think your good luck must have rubbed off on me on the way over. I made an interesting find on the beach shortly after we parted ways.
Oh?
Let's talk about it over there, where it's a little quieter.
What did you find? Hello.
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a shipwreck nearby. Probably belonged to Inazuman pirates. We searched the wreckage and found a map.
Are we going on a treasure hunt?
At first, I thought it was a nautical chart. I was thinking we might discover a new sailing route if we were lucky. But after a closer look, I realized it wasn't a map of the sea at all. It was a Liyue treasure map, and no ordinary one at that.
For Liyue? Wow. Is there a great demonic presence in the area? Is an evil chi active in the area?
Nothing like that. I just mean that the map was a mess. So it was the most I could do to figure out that the treasure was probably in Liyue. As for its exact location, I have no idea.
Oh, jeez.
I'd say I've explored Liyue pretty extensively, but still, this one managed to beat me. So, I thought of you. Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting on land, right?
I wouldn't say I'm the best treasure hunter of all time. Only the best to date. Or you know me too well. You know, these are both kind of arrogant, but this one's jokey, so...
Is that right? Well then, it looks like I'm in good hands.
Oh, that's
Here's
cute.
the map. See what you can make of it.
Jeez.
So, where do you think it is?
Gosh. Probably either in Huaguang Stone Forest, or, like the little valley where Ajdaha lives. Oh, I can either go to Guili Plains or Qingzhou Village. You know what? Let's try Qingzhou Village. Lots of old stuff there.
Qingzhou Village? I don't see the resemblance at all. How'd you come to that conclusion?
Has a lot of terraced land, which seems to match the contour lines on this map.
Oh, okay then. I'm definitely a rookie at this. But your word's good enough for me. Time for a trip to Qingzhou. You're coming with me, of course. I'll need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
Okay. Next, Qingzhou Village. Bam ba da bang. Right next to the teleport waypoint too. Nice. I love Qingzhou Village. It's one of my favorite places in Genshin Impact. Super relaxing, nice, calming, and also it has a very, very, very large amount of Joyun chilies. Oh. There's some other people here that we haven't met yet, or I've forgotten meeting. Hello.
Ah, Beidou! Wow, and the traveler! My goodness, what's the occasion? Just here to visit us old folks once again. It hasn't been all that long since we last had a visit from the Crux. But I'm glad you picked today. You're just the people I need. These two young rascals, they've been arguing with each other non-stop about some petty nonsense or other.
Oh my goodness. Is this going to be a stupid argument?
I'm too old to get through to them. They won't listen to me. Please, talk some sense into them.
Alright.
Rest assured, Granny Zhuoxin, whatever the situation is, the Traveler and I will take care of it.
Is it Zhuo? 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 Zhuoxin. Yeah. Yeah. I have no clue how to pronounce that. Mandarin classes are not helping me.
Oh, thank goodness. It's Captain Beidou. You couldn't have come at a better time. You're the voice of reason I need in this situation.
Okay.
Captain, please. Help me get justice.
Oh. What's up?
Whoa, hey. What exactly is going on here? Spit it out. Tell me everything.
Okay.
It makes me mad just talking about it. G here, I don't know if he's got a screw loose or what his problem is. But anyway, he took it upon himself to raise, well, practically a whole army of finches, okay? And now guess what? They fly onto my land and completely destroy at least half of my crops.
Oh, jeez.
I asked him to pay compensation, but he refused. Now, how is that fair?
Captain, I'm innocent. They're not even my finches. I just thought they looked kinda cute, you know, so I fed them a couple of times. They're wild birds, though.
A couple times? Are you kidding me? That's rich. Really rich. There were 2 of them when you first started. 2 finches. Now you have a whole roof full of finch nests.
Ah, ooh.
I swear, every time I come by your place, I think I'm at a bird market. I'm telling you, you are not gonna get away with this anymore.
Oh my goodness, you could... Props to the voice actress for Wenjing. The way she said it hit me real hard. I felt that in my soul.
So, yeah, I mean, they laid a few eggs, made a few nests, but finches gonna finch, you know? These are wild birds. I mean, they'll do whatever they please.
So that's how it is. I think I got the picture. What's your take?
Like, here's the thing. Usually I would side with G. If it was like, maybe 3 or 4 families of finches, right? Like, that's a bit much? Like, I think that's the maximum you would get. But at this point, I think he's gone too far. Like, if they're eating half her crops, it is too much. Yeah, I think G is responsible. He's been feeding them too much, and now they're destroying people's crops. Like, this is a farming village.
Yeah, you have a point. Gee, let's say I'm interested in buying these finches off you. What would you say to that?
Are you serious, Captain? Oh, that would be great. Honestly, with all this trouble they've been causing me lately, they've become a bit of a burden. So if you're happy to take them off my hands, that would be perfect.
Okay.
Alright, deal. My only condition is, you have to use some of the money to compensate Wenjing for her losses.
Ah, okay, there we go. That's what I thought would happen anyway.
Oh, come on. But I never raised them, did I?
Well, you tell me. You took my deal, that means you admitted to being the owner, doesn't it? Otherwise, what gives you the right to sell them to me?
Captain Beidou's right. If you didn't raise them, what makes you think you can go taking her money for them, huh?
She's so done.
Well...
Don't worry, my offer includes plenty left over for you after deducting the compensation. This way, you get something back for looking after them.
Okay then, okay. I'll pay the compensation.
There we go.
I hope you 2 are very grateful indeed to Beidou. I dare say no one else will be quite so accommodating toward the people of our village.
Bam.
Granny Zhuoshin, as you know, many of the boys from your fine village do sterling work for the Crux.
Oh, that's nice.
The fleet wouldn't be what it is today without them, so please think nothing of it. Gee, Wenjing, I guess you're free to go.
Captain Beidou, you're here.
Oh, everyone's just showing up for Beidou.
Pops Shing, it's been a long time. Have you been?
Don't get me started. I've been having some real trouble with that neighbor of mine, Jen. We keep having the same argument, and it just goes nowhere.
Huh. Okay, I think I don't know how to pronounce R's in Mandarin, because I've been seeing them romanized with ZH instead. But maybe there's a slight difference that I don't know. And can't tell apart. Anyway.
I heard you were in the village, so I rushed over to seek your help.
What's the issue?
Oh, come with me. You'll see. Let's go find Zhen and clear this whole thing up, face to face.
Qingzhou Village treasure hunt. Okay. Go to Zhen. I don't know why, I just instinctively press elemental sight whenever I run around to that. Anyway, hello.
Captain Beidou, you're here.
I heard that you and Pops Xing had a little misunderstanding. So, what's up? Tell me about it.
Zhen planted a tree on his property a few years back. I had no issue with it at the time. It's just a tree. But a few years on, it's grown taller than the roof of my house. Every morning when I get up and open the window, I just want to feel the sun on my face. But I'm greeted instead by the looming shadow of my neighbor's tree. It really affects my mood.
Ah, that seems... Ooh.
I asked Zhen to cut it down so I could get some sunlight back on my property. But he said no. It's like he's done this on purpose just to drive me crazy.
Ooh, that's... I wonder why he said no, though.
Captain Beidou, you gotta believe me. I didn't intend to block the sunlight, but there's nothing I can do about it now. It's not just any old tree, you see. That tree was planted there by my late father.
Ooh.
Not long after he planted it, he passed away. And just before he passed, he left me with some parting words. He said our family's fortune was inauspicious and we needed something to suppress the bad luck. That's what he planted the tree for. How can I just chop it down?
That's... Ooh.
I'll be honest, I spent a few years studying in Liyue Harbor, so I don't actually share his superstitious beliefs. But still, that doesn't change the fact that this was my father's dying wish.
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm all clear on the situation.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
Like, yes, this is true. We shouldn't let him suffer because of the tree. But, like, waking up to sunlight and having sunlight stream in through a window, right? Versus the dying wish of someone's father. Like, I don't think you can compare these two. Like, yes, he deserves something, but Jen deserves some leniency.
I was thinking along the same lines as you. Look, Pops, I'm not trying to make excuses for Zhen, but just try putting yourself in his shoes for a moment. Zhen's desire to protect his tree isn't for money or because he wants to hurt anyone, or for the sake of any superstition. He just wants to honor his father's dying wish. Pops, you have kids too, right?
Yeah. When you put it like that.
Jeez.
Pops, if you can agree to it, I'll have a word with Granny Zhuoshin and see about getting you some money from the relief fund as compensation for having your sunlight blocked.
Wow, why did that cut?
As for the tree...
That sounds good to me. Whatever you think, Captain Beidou. The tree can stay. Some compensation would make me feel much better about the whole thing.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Thank you, Captain Beidou. And thank you for understanding Pops Xing. I'll make sure to trim it back when I get home to let some more light through.
You see, that is a good compromise. You get some money as compensation, because he didn't, expect it when he started living in his house, and Zhen, trims his tree so that it still doesn't, it will affect him less.
It'll be such a relief not to have to worry about this anymore.
On
a separate note, I remember the Crux last visited the village not very long ago. Is there some special reason why you're back in person so soon?
The special reason is treasure.
Nothing all that special, just personal reasons. I'm looking for some treasure.
Treasure hunter.
Huh? Treasure? Wait a second. That reminds me. I saw Chongping and Defu arguing in the fields earlier. It sounded like they were both trying to lay claim to some treasure.
Oh? Oh. Is Beidou the fixer of Li Yue?
I don't know if it's related to the one you're looking for, but anyway, they're probably still there now.
Really? Okay, well, you and Pops Shin can go about your business now. I'll go see what the situation is.
Alright, let's go check out what they found. Hehe. Chongping and Defu. Defu? Oh, I love walking around Qingzhou Village. It's still one of my favorite places in Tibet. Look at that. So nice. Ah. Okay. Where are they? They're over there. Hello. What are you arguing about, you two? Hehe.
Huh? Beidou, you're just in time. Defu is being completely unreasonable.
What happened?
I'm not being unreasonable, Captain. I got Chongping to help me plow my land because it's the busy season. And then, what do you know? He plows up a treasure chest. Way I see it, it's my land. So the treasure belongs to me, right? I think it's a pretty clear-cut case.
You say that, Defu, but what you're forgetting is that I came to help you plow your fields out of the goodness of my heart, and you haven't paid me a single mora.
Oh, geez, that's... Huh. You know, I was gonna side with Defu, because I assumed Chongping was working for him. Jeez.
It was also my plowing that turned up this chest. However you cut it, surely I'm entitled to at least some of the treasure.
You only want some? Jeez.
The domestic drama just keeps coming today. What are your thoughts?
I don't have your clout. You should be the one making the call. I know a legal expert. I think she's better suited for handling this kind of stuff. Yeah, let's call Yanfei. Yanfei's attorney line. Hey, Yanfei, I need some help.
Okay, I think I'm up to speed here. If you two really want to take this further, I can get a legal expert from Liyue Harbor to adjudicate.
Ah.
As for the costs, I'll cover them. What do you think?
Sounds pretty good.
Neither of you seems thrilled about this course of action. Okay, so plan B.
Well, good for her.
I'll be straight with you. The reason I came here today was to look for some treasure. Chances are it's hiding right there in the chest you're both fighting over. So, how about you two stop fighting over it and do me a favor by handing it to me?
Oh, wow, she's just gonna go on and say it.
Of course, I'll be indebted to both of you. If either of you ever needs anything in the future, the Crux will not hesitate to lend you our support.
Oh, there we go. That's nice. Good deal.
Captain, you're far too kind, really. Indebted? That won't be necessary. If you want this chest, you go ahead and take it.
Yep, totally agree. If only I'd known you were looking for this chest.
You
should have said something. I would have delivered it to you personally to save you the trip.
It seems like it's been quite a busy day for you, helping us settle all our little quarrels.
Oh, wow, she really went, hey, can I have it? And they went, sure. She really is. Wow.
Come on, let's go to the village. I'll rally the masses. We'll get some good food and good drink and have a good old get-together.
Don't worry about the chest. I'll carry it over.
Oh, well, that's nice. I got new mail? What's this mail for? Thank you letter to all travelers. Wow. Enough primo gems for a wish. PlayStation Grand Award and Game Music Award runner-up. Well, thank you for the thing, MiHoYo. I really appreciate the primo gems. Wait until nighttime. What is it? 12? No, 21. Where is it? Here. Bung 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 bung. Ba-da-dang. Hee. Alright, time to go to the banquet. Do 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 bang bang. Ah, this was nice. Enjoy your chilies. Hello. Berries, hello. Alright, let's run all the way up here. And... such a nice village. Here we are. I wonder what's in the chest.
What a fine day today has been. Beidou has solved an awful lot of problems in our village.
Yeah. 3 problems. Damn.
She sure has. Without Captain Beidou, that compensation payment would have bankrupted me. Yeah, and if it weren't for Captain Beidou, I'd still be arguing with Pops Xing.
Here, here. We have plenty to thank Captain Beidou for, I'm sure. I propose a toast in her honor.
Alright.
To Captain Beidou. Cheers!
Hee.
I couldn't ask for more than the chance to get everyone together and drink to our heart's content. Cheers!
After the lively celebration, I wonder what's in the chest.
That really hit the spot. Want to get some air? The view in this place is pretty good.
Okay.
We can take a look through the contents of that chest while we're at it. Chongping placed it by the water wheel.
Are you sure you haven't had too much to drink?
Are you kidding? Beidou can handle her liquor.
Wow, her personality is great.
Come on, let's go.
Beidou's such a fun character. Alright, let's see what's in the chest.
So, I've been thinking. Everyone seems to trust me enough to let me have the final word on their disputes.
The cinematic shot, wow.
But don't you think some of my solutions can be a little stupid? You can laugh, I don't mind. Take Chongping and Dufu's wrangling over that chest, for instance. I had no clue who it should belong to, so I just came up with this stupid idea of taking it for myself. At least that way, neither of them would feel like it was unfair.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought just straight up asking for it was kind of stupid, but it worked out.
But, I mean, I'm no Ningguang. I can't make a perfect deal every time. And I'm no Yanfei either. Not all my judgment calls are going to be 100% fair and square. I am Beidou, and my strength is in trading favors.
The captain of the Crux just hands out favors to everyone all the time?
You think I should be more selective?
Maybe, but if it works for you, it works.
Some people think their favors are so valuable that they need to plan out how and when to use them to maximize the return on their investment. They view the favor as a bargaining chip.
Ah.
Others see doing favors as a burden, not worth anything in monetary terms and prone to getting you locked in a cycle of constantly returning the favor back and forth. But the way I see it, favors are what keep people connected to one another. Over thousands of years, the people of Liyue have created bonds between each other by doing someone a favor here and asking for a favor there. This means that no individual is truly on their own out there. When someone falls down, there's an invisible net made of human connections, waiting to catch them and get them back on their feet.
Oh. Nice philosophy. And metaphor. Jeez. You should write poetry with Kazuha.
Over the years, I've come to owe favors to a great many people, and many other people have come to owe me one. These are the countless bonds between us, like so many fish in the sea. And they're the reason that the Crux and I have survived the countless hardships we faced. I believe that if there ever comes a day when the world is overrun by monsters, Liyue's legal system collapses and the land is thrust back into an age of war, it's these bonds that will see us all through the dark days ahead, until we come out on the other side.
So the reason you asked for my help with finding treasure today was so that you can owe me a favor?
I'm not saying that. But either way, we have a pretty firm bond between us already, don't you think?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Was this wind brewed in a winery? It's making me lightheaded.
Beidou, jeez.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Something we were literally just talking about.
You did mention that treasure chest.
Oh, yeah, the chest! Oh, I got so immersed in our conversation that I forgot all about the main event.
I wonder if the other option is to say if you forgot it wasn't important.
Come on, let's open it up and see what's inside.
Alright, what's inside the chest? You all open the chest and overwhelmed with a putrid smell of years-old rotten cabbage.
Oh, that's it? A whole lot of nothing?
Her laughter is contagious, jeez.
It's not exactly what I was looking for, but you know what? I don't care. The fun part was going on a treasure hunt with you.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, Beidou.
Come on, let's get back to the party. Tonight, we go big before we go home.
Wine unburdens. Between us, community and cheer are the web that connects human hearts. This is such a cute... That's cute. That's real cute. Anyway, there it is. Have I made this yet? I think I did. Yeah. Bang bang. Oh. Oh, geez. There's multiple? So you get to this ending, no matter what you choose. So you can just ignore the treasure too, huh? Well, it's nice to see the treasure. It gave her a good laugh. Okay, private chat. I think this one is if we go to Guili Plains. We'll continue playing from there. Okay, where are we? Go to the crux again. Bang bang. Ugh. Ugh. Do 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 do. Fuck. Hello, Beidou.
So after we dropped you off in Rito, we found a ship.
Alright, let's
the wreckage.
search.
At first, I thought it was but after a closer look, I realized it wasn't a map of the sea at all. It was a Liyue treasure map, and no ordinary one at that.
Is an evil chi active in the area?
Nothing like that. I just mean
same answer.
As for its exact, I'd say so I thought of you. Nobody can beat you when it comes to treasure hunting on land, right?
You know me too well.
Is that right? Well then, it looks like I'm in good hands.
Alright, same answer this time too.
Here's the map. See what you can make.
Huh.
So, where do you think it is?
I think it's the Guili Plains, just very badly drawn.
Guili Plains. Huh, I never would have gotten that. How can you tell?
Compared against a regular map, the topography of the area most closely resembles the Guili Plains. You know what? That's probably a better answer than the Qingzhou Village one.
Oh. Okay then. So you do live up to the hype. I can't believe you noticed that. You sure have an eye for detail.
Here's the thing, I probably would have chose that one first if I could have opened up my map in the Hangout event.
Let's head over there and take a look. I'll need you to help me zero in on the specific location once we're there.
Alright. Guili Plains. Huh, yeah, wish I could just compare the map and see the difference, you know? That would make this a whole lot easier. You know, I like streaming for about 2 hours. Sometimes I wish I could stream for less. But that would work better if I streamed, like, very often on multiple days. Oh, treasure hoarders are here. Hello.
It should be around here, right?
About?
Who are they?
Treasure hoarders, hello.
Oh, it's a bunch of treasure hoarders. I guess the treasure's for real then. There are quite a few of them. If things go south and fists start flying, stay behind me.
Oh, thank you for your offer.
I'm more than a match for these amateurs.
Jeez, okay, show off. Stop the treasure hoarders who are currently digging. Hello.
Keep digging, boys! Once we have our hands on the treasure, everyone gets a share!
Golden Alligator, small-time treasure hoarder leader.
You can all hold it right there.
Hi, Beidou.
Huh? Who's that barking orders? Do you know who you're up against here? Keep going if you got a death wish.
Oh, he doesn't recognize her. Uh-oh. Looks at the camera. He doesn't know I know this hack. Takes out sword.
What the? It's...
Yeah.
Captain Beidou! Run, boys! Run!
Nobody move.
Captain Beidou, Lord of the Ocean, this is all my fault. I didn't know who I was up against. I don't have a death wish. I swear.
He knows he's gonna die. Oh, jeez.
I got a big mouth is all. It's always saying things it shouldn't. I swear I'll wash it out with soap the moment I get back.
Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. He's so scared. As he should.
Please, have mercy. Will you spare us?
Watchers say no.
Well, spare them, at least. These guys are just trying to put food in their mouths. They'd never hurt a soul. If you need to take anyone, take me. Please, let them go. It was me that disrespected you. They never did and never would.
Is that right? Fine. Seems like you've got a heart in there somewhere, seeing how you treat your crew. I'll let you off the hook this time.
Oh, wow. You know what? Good morals. Moral compass. I would've just beat him up.
Get out of here!
Thank you, Captain Beidou. Thank you.
Wait.
Oh?
Yes? What else might the merciful and mighty Beidou require?
This treasure's still up for grabs. The Crux fleet honors the rule of first come, first served. You found it first, so name your price.
Oh, jeez.
I can't have any rumors going around about Captain Beidou stealing other people's treasure, can I?
You know, you're introduced as a pirate, but you're not really a pirate, are you?
Captain Beidou, we wouldn't dare take more from you. Take the treasure as an apology for my foolish words.
I guess Beidou's a good role model.
Please, take it. Please.
Oh? Well, if you insist. I accept your kind offer, and I'll make you one in return. You don't seem like terrible folks, so let me help you get onto the right track.
Oh, here it is.
If you want to mend your ways and put all this behind you, the Crux can probably arrange some odd jobs in the port for you. It'd be humble work, but at least it'd get you on your feet and making an honest living. A much better deal than what you've got going now, if you ask me.
Wow, thank you, Captain Beidou. On behalf of me and all my boys.
Oh, wow. Wow, she's good.
Right. Let's see what we've got in here.
Alright.
This isn't what we're looking for. Let's look around. Maybe we'll find it.
Oh? Suspicious locations
Those
nearby.
rocks look kind of weird.
They do.
Let's see if there's anything there.
Bonk. Bonk.
Nothing. Let's keep looking.
Time to go.
Let's see if there's anything else. Hilly churls?
What are those hilly trolls digging for? Wait, actually, I've heard they sometimes dig for buried treasure. Let's go take a closer look.
Jeez. I froze?
One with nature.
Come on.
Submit for judgment.
I can't beat Cryo Abyss mages with this team. Because it's just Cryo. Come on. Swirl. Swirl. Can I just plunge attack until it's broken? Oh, there it is. Haha, get swirled on. And burst. Now, what is this?
Nope, not here either. Now that we've searched all the places of interest in this area and come up with nothing, you got any ideas?
What is the treasure you're looking for?
It's
Captain Beidou! Captain Beidou!
Oh? What's wrong?
Huh? Hey, what brings you back here?
Captain Beidou! Actually, we've just been wandering around nearby. We didn't go far, because we were thinking about what you said and... Well, me and the boys decided we're ready to move away from all of this and get on the straight and narrow.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh? Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely sure.
Oh.
Okay then. But I'll warn you right now, you won't have it easy. It might just be menial work in the port, but in the eyes of the general public, you'll be associates of the Crux.
Oh.
So there'll be a grueling test you have to go through before you can start.
I understand. Truth be told, Captain, it's only because it's you, the mighty and honorable Captain Beidou. If it had been anyone else, I don't think I'd have listened.
Wow, she's real popular. Jeez.
And since you made us this kind offer, I'd like to ask, if I might be so bold, is there any hope at all for us to become full members of the Crux in the future? Even the tiniest shred of hope?
Wow. He's very desperate, but makes sense.
Well, there's no place in the Crux for delusions of grandeur, that's for sure. But then again, everybody has to start somewhere. So, it comes down to you. If you manage to impress me and earn the respect of my crew, then yeah, nothing's impossible.
She is great.
Thank you, Captain Beidou. Thank you 1,000 times over. I couldn't help but notice you were searching for something else. It still hasn't turned up?
Nope.
Why? Do you have any clues?
We heard about 2 treasures, both in Guili Plains. We were still looking for the first one when you found us. So maybe the other one might be what you're looking for.
Where is it?
Not too far from here, but I'm just not sure of the exact location. All the info we got about this treasure came from the black market. The answer's hidden inside a poem which goes like this.
Ooh, time to hear a poem.
Drunkenly I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyon stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave.
Huh.
As for the ruins long forsaken part, I do know of some ruins near here, but beyond that line, I don't... I'm just not smart enough.
Ah.
So a treasure clue hidden in a poem, huh? Don't worry, we got this.
You know, you can see his insecurities pop out right there. Really about to write an entire backstory just for this character that shows up in one hangout event.
See my friend here? If they taught treasure hunting as an art form, you'd probably be calling him Grandmaster. This kind of thing's a piece of cake for him.
Oh, you're hyping me up too much. I spent 30 minutes looking at a puzzle and not doing it.
Am I right?
Let's maybe head to the site first?
Okay then. Let's start by heading to the site and surveying the scene. Maybe we'll find some other clues over there.
Okay, come on boys, you heard the captain. Lead the way.
Go to the ruins long forgotten. Long forsaken? A domain?
These are the long forsaken ruins from the poem. Apparently they were once full of treasure, but judging by the state of them now, it's probably long gone.
It seems that we need to dig deeper into this poem. Drunkenly I gazed at the ruins long forsaken, and lay beneath red leaves whose branches cast a crooked shade. The dusk sun shone upon the sea as I awakened, but Guyon stood twixt weary eyes and the sight of home they crave.
I assume you're supposed to be standing under a red, like a red leafed tree and then look at ruins.
Do you have any ideas?
Maybe gazed at the ruins means the writer wasn't right here, but...
Ah, somewhere you can see the ruins from. So somewhere not too far from here?
Oh wow, look at that, they're handing me the answers, and I was right! The second line means there's probably a red-leafed tree around.
Yeah, and maybe the shadow cast by the tree is supposed to hint at something.
The third line, perhaps the dusk sun has something to do with the timing?
Oh, I got it! This guy fell asleep and woke up just before sunset!
Dusk and the shadow of a red-leaved tree. I think we can work with that.
This would work much better if Kazuha was here to just tell us what it means.
Let's take a look around. I think we're getting close.
Tree where you can see the ruin. Here is pretty far. Oh, that's pretty close. Hello, tree. Yahoo! I think it's around here. Hello! Treasure chest! Let's see what we got.
Found it! At long last, the treasure is finally in our hands. A check from the Northland Bank.
Oh, wow!
You really came through. We found the spot in no time. Without your help, I don't think I ever would have gotten my hands on it.
I was expecting it to be something a little more unique, but it's still cool.
To us, this is just a check that you can exchange at Northland Bank for some Mora. But to some people, it's of huge importance.
Oh?
When I found the treasure map, it was tightly sealed inside a small bottle along with a letter.
Oh, with a letter. Oh.
I'll let you read it for yourself.
If you find this bottle, I may no longer be in this world. I originally thought that these... Oh, nope. I originally thought that these pirates, having their ways and means, might be able to send me back to Liyue, which was why I got on board their ship. I never expected that. Ah, forget it. I suppose this is what they call destiny. Before I came to Inazuma, I worried that my old mother's place would be burgled, as she lives alone. So I left a check for all the Mora I've saved over these past few years buried in the location marked out on this map. Please help me retrieve that check and exchange it at the Northland Bank. The Mora will then be yours to do with as you please. Save for a small portion that I would like used to pay my mother's living expenses. Her name is Minamoto Kotomi, and she lives in the Guili Plains. Please do this for me, and thank you. I'm sorry, Mother, I found loads of the sakura blooms that could be found all over your homeland, but it's a shame I cannot send them to your side. Oh. So it's the last will of a faithful son.
Yeah. I can't fault him for what he did, but the way things turned out... all I can say is, life is unpredictable. Well, let's fulfill his final wish by taking this check to where it belongs.
Go to the wooden house by the sea.
Time to go.
Wow, pretty far. Oh, wow, that's sad. Just like in all the stories, like the main story there's not much, but in all the other stories there's just people dying and just generally darker things. Like that daily commission where you get flowers for this dad whose kid died. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about dying on a YouTube stream. I might get demonetized.
Well, this is it. Oh boys, it's time for your first job!
Oh?
Give this check to the old lady who lives in that wooden hut. Tell her it's a welfare payment from the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Oh?
Yes, boss.
Him.
What's up?
I have some sakura blooms that I picked up in Inazuma. I want her to have them too.
I see.
Oh, wow! It's right there.
But you only find sakura blooms in certain places, right? It must have been quite a bit of work collecting all these, surely.
It is. It sucks collecting sakura blooms. I once collected a ton of sakura blooms to cook a ton of food. and to complete commissions and stuff. And now I'm out and there's more food requiring them.
Let's just pick one, huh? One's enough to show that you care. You've already helped me out so much today.
Oh. You take out a Sakura bloom.
Okay, off you go then. Take her the Sakura bloom along with the check. And if she asks, tell her, your child in a faraway land sends his best wishes.
Ah. Oh, that's cute. Sakura blooms until Guili fell. As the sakura from one's homeland sink into the sea, so too the wandering son's thoughts are delivered to his mother. Oh, that's so cute! Oh my gosh! And Beidou just asserting dominance here. Good for her. Good for her. Alright. So, I have a feeling that these ones are if I stay humble, right? And this one is probably if I say, oh, I've always wondered what it was like to be a pirate.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Let's do this ending too. Oh, my teapot's done. I wonder what I was making. Let's go through here. Hello, guys.
Ahoy there, traveler.
Hey,
That's what I heard too.
Captain's got quite the eye for people. She said she was sure that your trip to Inazuma would stir up some waves. And sure enough.
You know what? Let's do this. All I wanted was to have a chat with the Electro Archon.
Look at you, being so modest. We all know what you did to protect Liyue Harbor.
Alright, let's skip through again.
Hey, what are you...
I was worried you'd be too busy to show up.
Hi, Beidou.
Oh, Captain on deck!
Captain.
Yeah, come on, Captain
Oh, he's on board right now for this.
Yeah, but
All right. So it goes without saying that the Crux.
no doubt about...
But then again, so should a hero really drop what they're doing? Well, if that were the case, then the.
Right.
Remember, rather than seeking. Isn't that why everyone.
Yes?
I guess I almost
Alright.
forgot the first...
Just be sure you.
Oh wow, that was quick. Wasn't there another part
I'm
here?
glad you came. Welcome back aboard.
Huh. You run a tight ship, Captain.
Do I? Oh, to be honest, I don't care for that kind of reputation. I don't want people to see me like some big shot official from Yujing Terrace.
Well, yeah, you give up that vibe.
But I'll take it as a compliment. I'm glad you see me as well respected. I can't go getting too caught up in my own reputation, though. That's certainly not how the Crux made it to where we are today.
Okay.
As the head of the fleet, my task is to keep us on the right course, no matter how turbulent the seas may become. But then again, the crew isn't usually this riled up. It's not that they're arrogant, they're just bubbling with ambition, that's all. Their excitement today comes from their great respect for...
Oh, there it is. Why would I? I'm actually quite interested in the life of a sailor.
Oh, is that so? Well, it just so happens that we're doing some recruitment and training for new crew members while we're back. It'll be a first-rate chance to learn the life of a sailor. Since you're interested, why don't you come along and experience a sailor's life firsthand?
Alright, let's try it out. Why not?
I'm curious to see if you'll take the sea by storm in the same way you have on land.
Maybe not by storm, but I'll try and make a splash.
Nice. Come with me. Let's see how big of a splash you can manage.
Alright, that's cute. Where are we? Have a taste of sailor training.
Chief Mate Juza's breaking in the newcomers, but I think we can spare you the tedium of that. After this, the new crew members will be arranged into 2 teams for more specialized training, according to their own aptitudes and the needs of the fleet. One team will learn comprehensive survival skills, including maritime emergency rescue, marine meteorology, psychological counseling, and so on.
Oh, really intensive, wow.
They will serve as the support team for the fleet, ensuring safe navigation. That's why we call them the Shield of the Crux.
The Shield of the Crux? What's the other team? The Spear of the Crux?
That's right. You catch on quick.
Yo! I guessed right.
As one might expect, we call the other team the Spear of the Crux, because they'll be learning about naval warfare. They'll make up the armed portion of our crew.
Ah.
Also, they're responsible for handling the fleet's cargo deals. So, what do you think? Which team is for you?
Let's try the Spear of the Crux. Because the shield stuff sounds interesting, and I would rather do that later.
You truly are an adventurer at heart. Let's start with the fundamentals for any armed crew member. Basic boat handling.
Alright.
Follow me.
Do I get to shoot a ballista? Alright, Captain. Go to the small vessel?
These are some older skirmish boats that we keep on the Alcor's backup.
Oh, some wave riders. And they have a nice design, too.
Although they've been made redundant by newer models now, they're still fully kitted out. They're perfect for when we need to do simulated battles as part of crew training.
I thought I'd be steering the Alcor in a battle simulation. No, man.
Disappointed? So this isn't quite on the scale that you had in mind, huh? To be honest, the Alcor going into battle is the last thing I'd ever want to see.
That is true.
In fact, out of all the confrontations we've ever had, almost all were resolved by negotiation.
Great captain, she is.
Only when negotiations fail do we consider deploying our armed fighters and skirmish boats, and they alone are enough to handle most situations.
Ah, there we are.
The only reason the Alcor would ever need to open fire would be if it were a fight to the death.
And that is something you never want.
The Alcor serves only two purposes: to deter or to destroy.
Oh, jeez.
We are an armed fleet with a strong sense of justice, not war-hungry lunatics. We're very careful about determining when to use force and exactly what level of force to use. All of this to say that mastering a small attack craft is quite enough for new crew members. Do you have any experience piloting small armed vessels?
Of course, I can even navigate a ship right through a whirlpool.
You're the first person I've ever met who's so dismissive of the power of the sea. But I guess to put it another way, you're already a seasoned veteran, huh?
Well, that's a nice compliment.
In that case, I'll skip the basics on how to operate your craft. The goal of this exercise is simple. Steer your skirmish boat along the prescribed route and return here within the time limit.
All right.
You can start when you're ready. I'll be waiting here so I can observe your skills.
All right, let's try it out. Beneath the surface. Oh, go to the skirmish boat. Oh, and there's a, what's it called? Time trial here. Oh, this is just like, Golden Apple Archipelago. Oh, that's cute. Ah, there we go. Time to drift. Aha, yeah. Get blown up. I don't know what these are for. They're probably for pathing, not actually worth anything. They're good for points, I guess. Ooh, Tokyo Drift time. Come on. And here we are. Balance out. Yup, this is exactly like Golden Apple Archipelago. And bung 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 bung. Do 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 do. Bang. And there we go. Oh, and I landed right on the thing too. Hi.
Nicely done. That was a joy to watch.
Thank you.
Perfect timing on the turns. You kept your craft stable on the straightaway. It was like watching a well-rehearsed show.
I've had a lot of training in sailing. Going around Inazuma and the Golden Apple Archipelago to farm for Kazuha Ascension really makes you better at Wave Rider.
Alright. It's high time I introduced you to some of the more serious business that the Crux takes on. Come with me. We're going to Liyue Harbor.
Alright. I heard a ping. That was a weird noise. Never heard that before. Alright, harbor time. Attacks that increase attack speed can increase the speed of normal attacks, unless otherwise stated. To increase charge attacks as well. Huh, I never knew that. That's really interesting. Okay, Beidou, what are we doing this time? Also, look at Shikikosho being all cute. Hello, Beidou?
You may be aware that as an armed fleet, the Crux is kinda like the maritime equivalent of a guard for hire.
Ah.
We work as an armed carrier, earning our keep by successfully delivering the goods entrusted to us from A to B.
Alright.
Aside from that, though, there is also one other important way we make income.
Remuneration for completing Adventurers Guild commissions? Bounties for capturing pirates on the Ministry of Civil Affairs wanted list? Or consultancy fees for running fast-track training courses for other crews? I think this is one of the bounties.
Actually, it's trading. In certain kinds of goods.
Mora Grubber? Bookkeeper Alcor. Jeez. What? Is that her actual name?
Hey, my hotshot accountant. Nice of you to join us.
Hello?
Cut it out, boss.
Ugh.
Juza sent me here with a message. He says preparations are now underway. If you give me the all clear, I'll head straight over.
Okay. Be careful.
What's your bookkeeper doing here?
Well, she has something to take care of. Mora Grubber was right, though. The other important side to our business, the less official side, is doing exactly what merchants do.
Oh, that's a nickname. Ah. Okay. I get it now.
Importing here, exporting there. The only difference between us and regular merchants is that our transactions aren't entirely above board.
Oh, that's where you get the pirate from. Okay.
You'll see what I mean by that shortly. I'm taking you to see one such transaction for yourself.
All right.
Come on, let's go meet our trading partner for the day.
Who are we trading with? All right. Where are we going? I wonder who. Can I buy stuff from you guys? No. Anyway, hello. I think Moon Chase is soon again. Sometime in February, I think? Alright, we're down here. Ah. Professional fishmonger.
Fresh seafood! Fresh seafood! Catch it while you can!
I think he's selling in a pretty bad location, though.
What do you have?
Hello there! Here at Nay's Professional Fishmongers, we've got everything you could ask for. So what do you need?
I want a bass head with all the teeth removed. If there's a single tooth in there, I don't want it.
Huh? You know bass have pharyngeal teeth, right? In the throat? How do you expect me to get all those out?
Then I'll have a bass trunk with 2 swim bladders. Again, if it's short by 1 swim bladder, it's not the bass I want.
Oh, that's the heart gain noise if I'm good at ship. Okay, I just realized. Anyway, this seems like a code.
You're not making this easy for me. 1 bass means 1 swim bladder. Afraid that's not up to me.
Okay, then I'll take a bass tail with scales that are yellow on the outside, black on the inside. Also, it's gotta have a total of 81 scales. That's 7 times 7, no more, no less.
Oh, jeez.
What kind of fish scales are yellow outside and black inside? You sure this is a fish you're talking about? In any case, you can try all you want, but 7 times 7 is never gonna get you 81.
Wow. Yeah, the math's also wrong there.
Pardon my asking, but you're not a fish expert, are you? I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm afraid I don't have any of the things you're looking for.
Didn't you say you have everything we could ask for?
Look, I'm a professional. So are most of the people I serve. I can accommodate anything they ask for. Seems you two are amateurs. So I'm sorry, but you'll have to go someplace else.
Alright, so I feel like this is, like, just a charade. But you can get the goods.
Anywhere you'd recommend?
Like I said, Nay's Professional Fishmongers is for professionals. For amateurs, the place to go to would be Wise Amateur Fishmongers.
Oh, wow. This is like a black market thing, jeez.
I bet you're wondering why that guy was saying he didn't have what we wanted. That was just the first step in the transaction to confirm our identity. The real deal will come later.
Alright. Jeez. So, I wonder... That's a really... Is it different for everyone? Strange, you know? Yeah, I wonder if the password is different for everyone. Like, wow, you know? Yeah, if it's different for everyone, that would make a lot of sense. Like, everyone has a different type of fish, different demands. Hello?
Fresh seafood! Fresh seafood! Come take a look!
Is this Wise Amateur Fishmongers?
That's the one. We have all kinds of amateur stuff here. The more amateur, the more of it we got.
Honestly, I know this is like a front for something, but I think that would be a completely hilarious way to advertise your food.
What would you like?
We'd like a bass head.
No problem. Ours are all toothless, mind you.
And a bass trunk.
Oh, no problem. I'll stick an extra swim bladder in there for you. On the house.
There we go. Ah, so it wasn't actually a code. Well, it was a code, but it's not a code for just that. It's also a code for items, I guess.
And a tail.
Sure thing. I'll paint the scales yellow on the outside and black on the inside, so you can tell at a glance, this ain't no ordinary fishtail.
Do the scales add up to 81 or 7 times 7?
If it's 7 times 7 you want, I can do you 81, 138, or even 648. It's up to you.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Great. I like your style. We have a deal.
This is a really interesting route. Jeez.
Appreciate your patronage. Please, take your order to our warehouse manager over there.
Don't you have the fish here?
A real amateur if I've ever met one. Proud to have you as a customer. No, we don't have the fish here. All fish sold at Wise Amateur Fishmongers are still swimming in the sea.
Oh?
Once we get the order in from the customer, we go fish it out for them. The warehouse handles that side of things.
Alright, I wonder where the warehouse is.
Pay first, then we bring you the goods. That way you get the freshest catch.
Alright. Time to meet with the warehouse owner. Hello. This is such a cool part of Liyue Harbor. Just the underside of the dock. Hello.
Are you two here to collect your order, huh, Beidou?
Mr. Iron Abacus.
Yes, sir. We're here about that bass.
I didn't expect you to come in person, but we still need to follow procedure.
Ah.
The bass you want is not a standard specimen. Our fishermen need to wait for the right moment to catch it. You know the rules, I take it?
Of course.
What rules?
Oh, well, as you know, timing and location are everything when it comes to fishing. You have to wait till all the conditions are just right. That means the tide, the moon, and the wind.
All to get an R5 the catch.
So, let me ask you this. When will the tide come in?
The fishing song will sound out at midnight.
Oh, wow. Jeez. Even more.
How drunk will the moon be before the party's over?
Oh, this is fun.
won't stop while the Star of Death shines.
The Star of Death? Jeez.
I see, yes. Which way will the sea breeze be blowing?
The breeze should be bound for Guyan.
Oh.
All right then, well received. I'll go and make arrangements.
Great. I think that wraps up everything we needed to do in Liyue Harbor. Let's head back and wait for the delivery.
What did all those riddles mean?
The three people we just met are our business partners. Nay's professional fishmongers and Y's amateur fishmongers are just cover names.
I had assumed, yes.
The bass, obviously, is the code name for the goods. The numbers of teeth, swim bladders, and scales all represent different specifications.
Ah, what are you buying? I'll ask that later, I guess.
Meanwhile, the conversation I had with the warehouse keeper was the instructions for the deal itself. Let me translate it for you.
All right.
Tonight at midnight, the deal will take place in Guyan Stone Forest. The Alcor will wait there as long as needed.
Oh, wow.
As for what the actual goods are, well, you'll see tonight.
This is also mysterious. Is it as shady as it seems?
What if I were to say yes? What would you do then?
I pretend I didn't see anything.
Thank you. But don't worry, everything will be fine.
I wonder why they're so secretive about it, though.
I deeply value you as a friend, but ultimately, you're not with the Crux. I definitely don't want to cause you any trouble just because you hung out with me.
That is true, yes.
So rest assured, we haven't broken any laws. At least not today.
At least not today, jeez. I guess that's where the pirate comes from, I guess. Go to Guyan Stone Forest. By the... oh. The Alcor's on the side, but the teleport waypoint's right there. Alright. Let's see. Wait till early morning. Oh, I got the achievement too. Take part in Qingzhou's banquet with Beidou. Now. Morning, early morning. Here. Oh wow, when you... wow, why did it black screen? Jeez. Anyway, here we are. Thank you, Paimon. Hello, Mr. Iron Abacus.
Captain Beidou, you gave me quite the surprise when you showed up in person earlier today.
Oh.
Well, my friend is visiting, so I wanted to show him how the Crux handles some of its important business.
I see. You two must be close.
You got that right. Now, down to business. Have you brought the goods?
Yep, all here. Please, feel free to take stock.
Stop. Nobody move.
Oh, hello, Millilith.
We have received certain information pertaining to a potential illegal business transaction at this location.
I wonder who ratted us out.
Apologies, Captain Beidou, but I'm going to need to inspect those goods.
Oh no, should I distract them while Beidou retreats?
Oh? An illegal business transaction, you say? Well, all the goods are here. If you have any suspicions, please inspect them at your leisure.
Oh, I wonder how they covered it up. The Millilith checked the goods.
Captain, everything's been checked. It's just a bunch of potatoes, flour, and so on. And all the paperwork checks out too.
Oh wow, jeez.
Huh?
Everything's been checked thrice over. There's not a single contraband item here. The paperwork was approved by the Ministry of Civil Affairs and the tax declarations are all in order.
Oh, wow.
Looks like you've managed to clear everything up. I suppose we can put this down as a simple misunderstanding.
Oh wow, jeez, intimidating.
Yes, apologies. This was a mistake on our end. Come on, let's go.
Oh.
Bravo, Captain Beidou. This was rather ingenious.
Wait a second. What's going on?
Seems like your friend still has a little catching up to do.
How did you figure out that they were there? Oh, is that what you spent? That's why you sent Money Grubber over. Oh, I think.
I I know you have a lot of questions. Come on, take a walk with me and I'll lay it all out for you.
Alright, let's figure out what's happening
Well,
here.
I'll leave you both to it. Captain Beidou, I look forward to doing business with you again. Take care.
Alright. Thank you. Have a nice night. Or morning. Alright, Beidou, what's up?
You probably thought that there was some sort of nefarious business going on behind all the secrecy today. The truth is, that was exactly what I wanted the Ministry of Civil Affairs to believe. What you might not know is that I, as the leader of the Crux Fleet, and you, the great hero of Liyue Harbor, have both been on the Ministry of Civil Affairs watch list for a long time.
Wait, really?
In other words, whenever you or I crop up in Liyue Harbor, it almost always draws their attention. Not that there's any animosity behind it, mind you. In their words,
It's a security precaution to prevent people like us from causing unnecessary trouble.
oh, I have no qualms about that. They're just doing their job, keeping the land safe. But how does that saying go again? Ah, yes. Sometimes the closer you are to something, the less you can see. Did you figure it out yet? That's right. Maura Grubber, the accountant.
Yup.
With you, me, and a few sacks of potatoes and flour serving as a front, the deal she's overseeing on her end should go off without a hitch. After all, the Ministry of Civil Affairs sent the Millilith to us.
Yeah, that's impressive. The moment I realized there was nothing wrong with our stuff, Beidou, you're mine. Jeez. Good job.
Looking at the time, it should be any second now.
I wonder what we're getting.
Look, that's the signal.
Oh? Firework.
Tonight's real deal is officially done.
Oh, nice.
Do you have any more questions?
I have a feeling Ningguang is not so easy to fool.
You're right. Never underestimate her. But as long as we don't take things too far, she won't look into it too closely.
Ah, there we go.
She knows that neither you nor I would do anything to harm Liyue. In any case, there's another higher level watch list at the Ministry of Civil Affairs above the one we're on. It's top secret. Even I don't know whose names are on it.
Oh, what? Oh, jeez.
But I do know that the individuals and organizations on that list are the ones that Qixing are really wary of.
Oh.
I've gotten off topic. On some level, Ningguang and I are actually business partners too.
Yeah, I kind of got that from Moonchase.
Reason being, I'm the only one who can get her some of the more obscure treasures she wants.
What is the real deal?
It's complicated. All you need to know is that what might be easily attainable for some people can often be a lifesaver for others who can't get their hands on it. That's where we come in. It's as simple as that.
Do you mean medicine?
You still have some important things to take care of, don't you? As long as you don't know what I was referring to, you'll be safe.
Okay. Maybe drugs, maybe weapons, who knows?
So, I'm sorry, but I can't tell you for now.
Okay.
Of course, if the day comes when you've traveled to every corner of the world, found your sibling, and neatly tied up all your loose ends along the way, you're welcome to come back here and I'll tell you all about it.
Oh. Will we actually be able to? That would be interesting.
You'll always be welcome in the Crux Fleet. I hope I get to see you on board again someday.
Guyu's Buyers Club. Once everything is over, Beidou hopes to see you on board again someday. Oh, and she has the Black Cliff Slasher. I guess that's her cannon weapon then, I guess. When the crux shines bright. There we go. Okay. Yep. There we are. So I guess this one is training Shield of the Crux. Let's continue. Only 2 more endings left. Oh yeah, here we go. The Crux once again. Always nice to have a good stretch.
Chief Mate Juza's breaking in the
All
new.
right.
After this, the new one team will learn. They will serve as the support team for the field.
All right, let's just go with the
That's
one that we know
as
is
one might
correct.
expect. Also, they're responsible. So, what do you think?
Let's go try the shield.
As I expected, you have a will to protect others.
Oh, that's nice of you.
There are two main subjects that the Shield of the Crux focuses on: survival knowledge and entertainment. As I was saying earlier, survival knowledge includes prevention of injuries and diseases at sea, navigation and cartography, basic meteorology, etc.
Hmm.
You can go learn about these skills from Yinxing, Huixing, and Liushi. They're all seasoned hands in their respective fields.
There are crewmates who know even more than you, Captain?
Each sailor has their own strengths and weaknesses. I'm no rookie, of course, but you shouldn't underestimate the knowledge of the crew.
That is very true.
If there's anything I'm most proud of in the fleet, it's my people.
She has very flirty body language, you know? Good for her, girl boss.
Go and get to work. I'll have some questions to test you later. I look forward to seeing how you do.
Uh-oh, test. Let's see if I can actually remember this when I do it. Learn from Yinxing.
Hello, traveler. I'm Yinxing, the Crux's surgeon at sea. Whenever a sailor has a health problem, they come to me. I deal with it all, from seasickness and common colds to amputations and everything in between.
I'd like to learn about treating injuries and illnesses at sea.
Oh, I presume the captain arranged this, correct? All right then, let's begin. First of all, let me ask you this. What do you think is the biggest danger that all new crew members face?
Catching a cold?
That can certainly be a problem at sea, but it's not the biggest danger. The most dangerous thing for a newcomer is to underestimate the dangers of life at sea.
Ah.
I have seen many new crew members who see themselves as young and fighting fit and have no regard for safety. They think that since they are tough enough to look after themselves on land, they'll be fine at sea as well. Those are the ones that always end up in the sick bay. Everyone should know that being a sailor, especially on a long voyage, is a brutal job in an unforgiving environment.
All right. Very interesting, yes.
We have to face malnutrition when we're short on supplies. All kinds of injuries and diseases that the harsh ocean weather can bring. And even the psychological problems that can arise due to isolation and the lack of entertainment.
Okay.
To make things worse, the lack of medication and treatment options at sea can result in even minor health problems becoming serious, or even fatal.
Hence the need for amputations?
Oh, you probably thought I was joking, right? Well, that's not surprising. Most newcomers think the same way.
Ah. Ooh, I didn't think you were joking, but... yeah, that's somber.
But hopefully you now realize that with a little extra precaution, a lot of these things can be avoided. Well, I think that's enough for you to think over for now. Is there anything else you would like to know?
What's Beidou's view on this?
Captain Beidou? Well, out of everyone I've met, she probably values people's lives and safety the most. Although I'm just a doctor, Beidou has given me the full authority to send any newcomers who I don't see as fit for service off the ship, until they are ready to come back with the right attitude.
Ah, there we are. That's good.
Every time we're stocking up before a voyage, medicine takes top priority. I'm even allowed to choose the suppliers, regardless of the price. We have adequate budget for medical expenses.
Yeah.
Do you know what Morgrubber, our bookkeeper, calls this?
What does she call it?
A significant financial risk.
Oh, wow, why do I like lame jokes so much?
But Beidou knows the importance of having a healthy crew. That's why she has authorized me regardless. She places her full trust in me and believes that I can solve these problems. Of course, I have proven her right.
All right.
So, to answer your question, that's how she thinks. Is there anything else you would like to know?
What happens to the crew members who had limbs amputated?
Are you concerned about them? No wonder Captain Beidou thinks you're different. There must be more to you than just your strength. If you can convince Mora Grubber to show you the books, you'll see there is a regular fixed cost, titled Convalescence Payments and Incapacity Support for Injured Crew Members. Regardless of the fleet's income, those who have fought alongside us will certainly receive their compensation every year.
Oh, wow, that's really considerate. Wow.
Some of those that have returned to land have started small businesses, while others have chosen to go out traveling the world. The money is intended to allow them to live their lives as freely as possible. I'm sure being based on land helps a lot with that too. Still, we can't pretend like it solves everything. They call them life-changing injuries for a reason, you know. But if nothing else, it's good to know that while Captain Beidou is in charge of the Crux, no one will get forgotten.
Okay.
Is there anything else you would like to know?
Thanks, I've learned a lot.
Wow, my pleasure. Okay, let's leave it there then. Be sure to take good care of your health.
Thank you, Doctor. Consult Huixing, the navigator. Where is he? Over there. Hello. Oh, she. Sorry. I don't know gendered names. In Mandarin. Hello.
Sorry about earlier, Traveler.
Oh, I was supposed to remember you. I am so sorry.
We were so caught up on getting you to join the fleet that we didn't notice we were going a little overboard. Good thing the captain stepped in.
It's okay. I was hoping to learn a little more about cartography.
Oh! Well, in that case, you have come to the right person. I'm not just blowing smoke. You're looking at the most talented navigator in Liyue Harbor.
I'm trying to get a kid camera angle. You know what? I'll keep it here. Well, that's nice.
I'll start by introducing some chart reading essentials for new sailors. Feel free to interrupt if you have any questions.
All right.
Let's start with what to look for when you get a set of complicated charts. First, you should always look at any indicated shorelines, islands or reefs, water depths, hydrological conditions, and other hazards.
Okay.
With these features in mind, you can answer the basic question of, can I chart a safe course through this area? Visually, nautical charts are a little unique. Unlike land maps, most charts do not have a fixed scale, which means that it can be hard to precisely determine the exact distance between 2 points. The most advanced nautical charts come with a supplementary chart, which has different colored lines marked on it to indicate distances.
I'm pretty sure this is based in real life, so this is very interesting to learn about, like, actually.
It's worth mentioning that under my direction, the Crux is using these advanced kinds of charts. Some cartographers mark out other points of interest on their charts, usually with their own special symbols. If they don't leave any accompanying notes, they can be very difficult to interpret.
For example, charts inherited from the previous navigator?
Not only those, we have tattered and torn charts that we've picked up from all over the place. To be honest, it can be quite a challenge, even for me. Some of these charts are really old and have symbols that I've never seen before. But if we don't decipher them, we will certainly miss many secrets of the sea. Fortunately, we have the captain with us. She managed to find some ancient books on semiotics that I can use to study the charts further.
Oh wow, that sounds really interesting. Like, actually, though.
I don't think anyone other than our captain can manage to get these kinds of resources. Old charts and ancient books on semiotics are not the kinds of things that are sold in your average marketplace. Oops, I've gotten off topic. Well, that just about covers the basics of chart reading. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler?
Do you have any experience drafting nautical charts?
Drafting charts? That's certainly a more advanced topic. To be honest, I've only attained a smattering of knowledge in that area. The charts we are using now are just revised versions of the ones left by the previous navigator. So my mapping experiences have been primarily limited to updating our charts to reflect changes in the sea. I think you can ask Captain Beidou more about cartography.
Alright.
One time, the fleet sailed into an uncharted area by mistake. It wasn't long before we turned the fleet around and returned the way we came out for fear of potential hazards. But Captain Beidou still managed to draft a simple chart of the area we sailed through for if and when we explore the area again.
Well, that's interesting. That's really cool.
Incredible, isn't it? I was amazed to see that the captain could even do cartography.
Then why does she need you as a navigator?
Because I have the talent, and she doesn't want to let it go to waste. She treats the whole crew that way.
Sounds cool.
I initially had the same question myself. After all, in many fleets, the captain also works as a navigator. I couldn't understand her reasoning at the time, so I asked her. She just laughed and told me to wise up, saying that even Rex Lapis never fights alone.
Oh, that's cute. Beidou's so nice.
She wants everyone on board to master their role, so that the crux is not floating on her alone. That way, if the day ever comes when she's no longer with the fleet, we will still be able to sail onward without her.
Yay.
Captain Beidou may seem aloof and even act careless sometimes, but the truth is that she's very considerate of everyone on board. Is there anything else you would like to know, Traveler?
Nothing else, thank you.
My pleasure. A friend of Captain Beidou is a friend of mine.
And now, learn a thing or two from Shu Liu Shi. Oh, I have to go up there. I don't want to climb this. I hate climbing this thing.
The wind knows me.
But, did you know there was a Geoculus up here once? Okay, let's chill here. Hello, Kazuha. Hello, Kaidehara Kazuha. Alright, my stamina should be good now. Haha! I went the wrong direction. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Hello, traveler. Are you here to learn about marine meteorology?
Wait, how did you know?
In my line of work, I've got to have a pair of sharp eyes.
Oh, Dragonspine is real pretty from this distance. Anyway.
I saw the captain showing you around the training grounds, and then you went to see Yingxing and Huixing. So I figured that she probably wants you to get to know the life of a crew member.
Looks like Beidou got the right person for the job.
Okay, let's get started. First, I'll introduce you to the basics of meteorology.
Alright.
Marine meteorology basically means keeping tabs on the weather as well as other ocean phenomena, so things like sea fog, storm surges, water spouts, and so on. These are all potential threats to safe navigation. Luckily, whatever weather might be coming up, there's always some kind of sign that gives it away in advance.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
Take water spouts, for example. They're caused by high-speed rotating winds on the surface of the ocean. They can engulf large ships and do immense damage. But if you know that water spouts can only form in an environment with high temperature, high humidity, and large clouds, then you can be well prepared. You will be even more alert if you also know that the presence of winds blowing in opposite directions, with a significant difference in speed, is a direct precursor to the formation of water spouts. And most importantly, if you spot a small white vortex emerging from the clouds, you should immediately notify the crew to steer clear of what's ahead. So there you go. Those are the warning signs of water spouts. I am proud to say that over the years, I haven't let a single one sneak up on my watch.
Sounds like you have a lot of experience.
I've got to confess, I learned almost everything I know from the captain. All the stuff about meteorology that I just told you about, she's the real expert. Do you know the small fishing village next to Wangshu Inn? I heard that when Captain Beidou was a kid, she worked there fishing.
Oh.
Later, she made her way to the harbor where she struggled to make a living. Growing up in an environment like that, it's no wonder she knows everything about the sea. When I first came on board, I lived every day wallowing in doubt, wondering if my former career as a sailor was all just a waste. But as I gradually learned some new things and became more experienced, I finally realized what makes the Crux so great. After all, not every fleet has the uncrowned Lord of the Ocean as their leader. I feel lucky just to have joined.
Thanks for your time. I think I've learned all that I need for now.
Find me anytime if you want to know more.
That's really cool. Honestly, this stuff might be kind of dry to learn about in real life, or if you actually have to do it for a living, but learning all these small snippets is actually very interesting to me. Alright, hello Beidou.
So you've already finished talking to the crew, huh? I thought it would take you a while longer. So, what did you think?
It was a little hard, but I can handle it. It's a bit much of information in a lot of different areas.
Now you know that the Shield of the Crux is not such an easy job. Let's get started.
Alright.
First of all, life on the sea isn't always plain sailing. Injuries and illnesses happen all the time. But what is the single biggest danger facing crew members?
Ah, there it is. Underestimating danger.
Is that your final answer? Alright, on to the second question.
Alright.
As you've just learned, the fleet plots its route using nautical charts. The charts used by the Crux have additional charts attached. The supplementary chart has lots of lines in various colors for added reference. What is the purpose of these lines?
Oh my gosh. Here we are. To mark distances, to mark the different types of currents, to mark special locations, and to add color and depth to the chart in a way that expresses the draughtsman's aesthetic preferences and fosters a greater appreciation of art amongst the crew. It's to mark distances, I think.
Okay, interesting. Now, last question. On longer voyages, we have to be especially careful to avoid certain weather hazards that pose a threat to the integrity of the ship and the lives of the crew. For example, water spouts.
Ah, there we go.
So my question is, how can we reliably predict water spouts so we can avoid them?
The presence of dark clouds and strong winds in opposite directions plus white vortexes in the clouds. Presence of dark clouds and strong winds in opposite directions plus rings of white spots in the clouds. When Lucius says a water spout is coming, it's coming. When Sea Drake says, okay, you know what? Presence of dark, it's the white vortices, I think.
Okay, those are all my questions. Do you want to know how you did?
Yes, please.
I gotta say, each time I think I've wrapped my head around how great you are, you surprise me with something new.
Hey, 5 hearts!
You got them all correct. They weren't the most difficult questions, but they weren't ones you could bluff your way through either. You've clearly been paying attention to my crew.
Oh?
Okay then. Now it's time to apply that endless talent of yours to learning some new recreational activities.
To be clear, wrestling sea monsters barehanded is not my idea of recreation.
Don't worry. All our recreational activities are respectable and, above board.
Hopefully, I hope it's not off-board. Or overboard, jeez.
You need to realize that being out at sea might be fun for the first few days while everything's new, but before too long, looking at the same old sea every day and being so isolated from everything can really cause people to struggle mentally.
Yep. I went on a cruise once. It's nothing like being on a ship like this, but I was lucky the cruise was short, because if it wasn't, I think I might have gone crazy.
That is why regular recreational activities are an absolute necessity.
Alright.
We offer a lot of fun courses for our newcomer training, including fishing, photography, chess. Oh, and thanks to Kazuha, these days we also offer poetry and music appreciation, as well as communal wind listening.
I have no clue what communal wind listening would be like.
Each newcomer has to participate in at least one, so that they've got some way of keeping themselves occupied at sea further down the line. Of course, if you'd prefer wrestling sea monsters with your bare hands, that can be arranged.
Now you're talking my language, or I was just kidding. Let's go with the top one. Now you're talking my language.
Well, for today, at least, let's stick to the training schedule drawn up by Juza.
Aw, I kind of wanted to fight a sea monster. Osile can suck it.
If I remember correctly, it should be photography today. Come on, I'll show you.
Alright, go to the photography class. Hello, Juva.
Listen up, everyone can go back and call it a day. The photography session has been postponed.
Oh? Is it because Beidou showed up?
What's going on here, Juza?
Oh, Captain, there you are. Well, Captain, the photography teacher just sent word saying that she's fallen ill and doesn't want to risk coming in case she keels over in class.
Oh no, I hope she's okay.
I see. That's quite unfortunate.
Captain, if I may, I know a little about photography.
Oh? Quite the multi-talented one, aren't you? In that case, why don't you help us out and lead the class today?
Yeah, unfortunately, the original teacher canceled at short notice, so there's no time to schedule anything else instead. It would be great if the Traveler could step in as the teacher for the day.
Alright.
It's up to you, Traveler.
It would be my pleasure.
Great, it's settled then. Juza, let's muster everyone over here to meet the new teacher.
Yes, Captain.
Yuza gathers the excited crew to meet their new teacher.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3. That should be everyone. Take it away, Traveler.
Before I begin, I do have one condition.
Oh yeah? What's that?
This is a photography course. There has to be a subject. We will need a model.
Fair enough. It seems like you already have someone in mind.
It's about to be Beidou, isn't it?
So, who will it be?
Oh! Oh, we get to choose who we want as a model. Well, the obvious choice would be Beidou. Yeah, obvious choice is Beidou.
Me? Well, we could do that, or...
Oh, is she flustered?
Guyunstone Forest looks extraordinary today. It'd be a pity to not capture the scenery for posterity. So how about we snap Guyunstone Forest for today's class? Then there'd be no need for a model.
Oh, she's flustered. Oh, that's cute.
Come on, Captain. We talked about this. The photography class is supposed to be portrait photography. Have you forgotten? Scenery looks nice at first, but it gets boring after a while. I bet it'd keep the crew more entertained if we got them learning portrait photography so they could record moments in each other's daily lives.
Oh, that's a quote, isn't it?
Those were your exact words, Captain.
It was a quote. Oh no, she's stuck herself in a twist this time.
Where are they now? Strange. I don't seem to remember anything about that.
Oh no.
Well, then in that case, how about Huixing? I bet she's perfect for the camera. Or Fuzhong. Or Mora Grubber. Even little Yue.
Seriously, Captain? Little Yue? You're just trying to wriggle your way out of this. This isn't... You are the captain, after all. Of all of us, you're the best suited to being a model.
Oh no, we're peer pressuring her into being a model for a photo.
I agree. You were the one who invited the Traveler to be the teacher, so you should cooperate, Captain.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Besides, Captain, you've never had your photo taken. It's high time you got one. You know, a heroic and striking kind of picture. We can even use it to promote the fleet during recruitment.
Oh, that's gonna make her more nervous.
Real funny, guys.
Oh, I feel so bad about this. I thought she would enjoy it, but I guess wrong judgment call. Trust your crew, Captain. You are the best candidate.
Well, if you say so. I'm not one to spoil the fun.
Oh no. Oh no.
So, what do I do now, Traveler?
You know, you can just strike an epic pose, but I think smile and be happy, because if we're focusing on daily photography, it'd be nice to have someone be natural.
Like this?
I think it's a good pose, but, you look a little stiff.
You're kidding, right? I've never had my photo taken before, but something this simple shouldn't be a challenge for me.
Beidou.
It must be the lighting or something. You've got it wrong.
Perhaps you feel uncomfortable posing here.
I never said that.
You can go somewhere with a better view?
You mean go somewhere else, then bring the final photo back as teaching material?
Sounds good to me. That's a good idea, isn't it, guys?
The lighting may still be a problem. but I'm open to persuasion. If you have a suitable place in mind, I can consider it. Just to be clear, I won't necessarily agree. It depends on the place you have in mind.
Oh, we have to convince her? How about Yaoguang We can enjoy the breeze. How about the top of Mount Tianheng, overlooking all of Liyue Harbor? Or, I've heard there's a fishing village near Wangshu Inn. Oh, take a picture of her back at home? Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. That stuck out to me right there.
The fishing village near Wangshu Inn? That place is deserted now, isn't it?
Well, less people.
How do you even know that place anyway? It's tiny. I don't think I've ever seen it on a single map.
I could say that Shu Liushi told me you once lived there, or I could be coy about it. I don't want to, like, out her here, but I did find treasure there once.
Treasure? There? I guess I missed out on that one. It just so happens that that little village is where I grew up. Now that you've mentioned it, it's given me the urge to go back and take a look around. How about we take this opportunity to pay my old home a visit?
There we go. Hehe. Head to the fishing village near Wangshu Inn. Oh yeah, I've definitely found stuff there before. Do I want to glide over? Yeah, wouldn't gliding be faster? Gliding license. Oh, that... it was fun to see her get so flustered. Next time I want to take a picture of Juva, though. Alright. It's gliding time. Oh. Oh yeah, this place. There was a puzzle here that I did once. I think it was fire poles? Like, torches, but not really, you know? Ah, the music in this area is always nice. Yeah, there are the fire poles. Oh, I like that song. Alright. Here's the fishing village.
It's certainly seen better days.
Heard there, all.
It was never that impressive, but at least back in the day, it was a lively village and home to several families. I wonder how long these last few old houses will remain standing.
But what exactly happened here?
Nothing as dramatic as you might think. A few small incidents occurred, and then people began to leave. Come on, let's take a walk around.
Reminisce.
People used to call this place Downriver because the villagers apparently moved here from a place called Upriver. With them, they brought their knowledge of fishing, which had been passed down from generation to generation. I learned a lot from them when I was here.
That's cool.
Now Upriver is long gone, and Downriver is all but deserted. It won't be long before no one even remembers what these places are called.
Oh.
To Zhong. Zhong. I barely remember this name.
It's probably because you were little at the time.
You're right. I was only about 5 or 6 years old when I first arrived here. I was homeless and had to wander around the streets. I remember finally managing to find half a rice bun, but then a stray dog jumped out and snatched it away from me.
Oh.
Half a rice bun was not something I was willing to give up so easily at the time, so I chased it all the way to this neighborhood.
Wow, that's a lot of energy.
Then a few fishermen saw us running and stopped me. They were kind enough to give me some food.
Oh.
Seeing me stop, the dog also stopped running. But straight away it keeled over and never got up again. Maybe it was too tired, or maybe it had starved to death. I went over and saw that the dog still had the half rice bun in its mouth. It didn't let go even at the very end. Poor thing.
Oh, jeez.
Had I known the dog was so weak, I would have let it take that half rice bun.
That's when the villagers here took you in?
I could tell they were wary of me at first. I was the dirty little kid who had just chased a dog to death over some scraps of food. But I got lucky. The village chief took pity on me and brought me to their home. That's how I ended up staying here.
What made you leave later?
Do you know what the name Beidou means?
No, I don't, because I don't know Mandarin to that level.
Come on, I'll explain along the way. About a year or two after I arrived, the village chief fell ill during the winter and passed away. During that same period, the harvest was getting worse and the fishermen's catch was getting smaller day by day. Without the village chief to handle the situation, people began blaming each other. There were even rumors that some families had been overfishing and leaving nothing for the rest of the village to catch. But in the end, they all turned on me, saying that they shouldn't have ever taken me in. They said I was bad luck.
Oh.
They pointed to how that dog died on the first day I arrived. Next thing you know, the village chief dies, and then all the fish die out. They said I was a living curse, and the downfall of the village was all my fault. I told them that I didn't understand. I'm not a curse, I'm just Beidou. Then some of the villagers started shouting, and drove me out of the village. They shouted, "Nando controls life. Beidou controls death. Beidou controls death." Before then, all I knew about my name was that it had something to do with the stars. It wasn't until then that I realized that Beidou was a constellation. And the Alcor, one of its stars, was an omen of death. Here we are. This is the old house of the village chief.
That is super depressing. Ugh.
I bet he never expected that the little girl he took in would grow up to be seen as a curse that brought about the village's total destruction.
If you're cursed, then I think I am too.
What do you mean?
The animal Archon's Gnosis was taken after I arrived in Mondstadt.
Is that all?
The Geo Archon's Gnosis was also taken after I arrived in Liyue.
And let me guess, you got to Inazuma and the Electro Archon's Gnosis was taken as well?
Yup.
Well, you seem to wreak havoc on a grander scale than I ever could.
Does that make you feel better now?
Oh, I get it. You're trying to convince me that I'm not cursed.
Maybe a bit.
I appreciate it, and I'll take it. Let's not forget that the people whose names stick around are the ones who emerge from the stormy seas unscathed. And the ones who get swept away in the wind are the fledgling birds who couldn't hack it. I, for one, have never encountered a storm I couldn't weather. But your journey's far from over, isn't it? Just remember, there's no telling what else you might encounter in this vast world. So if you ever find some idiot trying to brand you as a scapegoat just because you're the one who lived to tell the tale, tell them Captain Beidou demands to have the honor along with you.
Oh.
Remember, you'll always have the captain of the Crux to back you up wherever you go.
I suppose we're just two scapegoats looking out for each other.
Two cursed scapegoats banding together for survival. Sounds like a recipe for disaster, but at the same time, I kinda dig it. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. Okay, it's time to get back to our photography. Right, teacher?
You finally remembered what we're here for.
Come on, let's not waste any time. Get it done while you can before I change my mind.
Alright.
So, do I need to strike a pose?
Maybe go for something a little flirtatious. Perhaps you can strap an epic pose. However you prefer.
Alright. How about this?
Alright. So, take a picture of Beidou. Start taking photos. Well, we are here. Camera's been adjusted. Hello. Huh. Here's a good spot. You see Dragon Spine and Wang Xuan. And she's still in the center somewhat. I feel like... Ooh, yeah, here's pretty good, I think. I just like taking pictures when you can see the scenery in the back. And... Ka-chow. That is really nice. We'll save it. Haha! What do you think?
So, is it done yet? Please don't tell me that it looks weird.
Not at all, it's perfect.
Show me.
Only if you promise to give it back.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Now give it here.
You hand her the photo.
Yes. I see. All right. On behalf of the Crux, thank you very much for your photography class today. You've been an excellent teacher, and I couldn't be more satisfied.
All right, thank you.
Now, as captain of the Crux, I am exercising my official right to requisition this photograph for future promotion and recruitment purposes.
Oh, thank you.
So I'm afraid I'll be holding on to this. That's fine with you, though, right?
Photography class for 2. Laughter breaks the solitude of the long silent village, and the loathsome scene grows pleasant once again. Ether looks so pressed about it. Oh, that's a cute one. I didn't expect it to get so depressing so quickly. Alright. Snap. Photography class for 2, right? Childhood Home provides an excellent backdrop for photography. Take a few pictures of her before you go. And this one, take a walk past the fishing village. So I assume this one is just... don't?
Here we are. This is the old house of the I bet he never
Alright,
expected that.
let's skip through this. Once you think about it, it's very funny how cursed we are.
I appreciate it. Let's not forget that I, for one, have that your journey's far from. So if you ever find some idiot, remember.
Alright.
You'll all.
Ba-da-bang.
I kind of dig it. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. Okay, it's time to get back to our photography. Right, teacher?
I thought you might not be in the mood.
Come on, let's not waste any time. Get it done while you can before I change my mind. So, do I need to strike a pose?
Oh, is it however you prefer? Perhaps you can strike an epic pose.
Alright. How about this?
Take a photo real quick. Bang. Let's not save this one. Alright.
So, is it done yet? Please don't tell me that it looks weird.
Not at all, it's perfect.
Show me.
Only if you promise to give it back.
Sure, whatever. Now give it here.
You hand her the photo. Does she like it?
Yes. I see. Now, as captain of the Crux, I am to requisition this photograph
Requisition
for
the
future
photo.
So I'm afraid I'll be...
Oh. We got the same ending again. Come on. How do I get the other ending? Huh. Come on.
Here we are.
Maybe flirty pose?
I bet he never expected that the little... What do you mean?
Alright, let's skip through again.
And let me guess.
Bada bang bang.
I appreciate it. Let's not forget that I, for one, that your journey's far. So if you ever find some idiot, remember.
Alright.
You'll always.
Single options.
I kind of dig it. I'm lucky to have a. Okay, it's time to get back to our.
Alright, here we go.
So.
Let's do a flirtatious pose.
What? The nerve! What do you think this is?
Oh.
I don't want to do this whole modeling thing.
Okay.
Hey, cut it out. No more pictures.
Quickly press the shutter before Beidou is fully prepared. Very charming to the camera. Honorary Crux member. Flirtatious. I thought we agreed to strike a flirtatious pose. Sorry, you agreed to with who again? Oh no, it's a picture of her being flustered. Oh, that's
Surely
fun.
enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
That's really funny. Well, would you look at that? We have completed everything in the Cruxshine Sprite. And we have our achievements. Look at that. Find out the truth behind the Beidou's deal making, and honorary Crux member. Complete when the Crux shines bright, unlock all endings. There we go. That's like a lot of primos. Anyway, speaking of, I like doing this at the end of every hangout. Let's go look at which endings we like. Honestly, all of the endings are pretty fun. I think Flirtatious is my least favorite one because she got all flustered at the end of a really nice journey, right? Honestly, I like photography class for 2 because you learn a lot about the Alcor, and Beidou gets a new promotional image, and she gets to reminisce and, you know, find comfort in her past. This one's fun. I think this is one of my favorite ones. This one's fun because you're having a small heist type beat, you know? Between Us is also nice, but it was less a hangout with Beidou and more a hangout with Beidou dealing with everyone's problems. It is a fun one, though. She gets to have fun throughout it. But my favorite is Sakura blooms upon Guili fell. Because, oh wow, I just think it's really nice. Because Beidou gets to show why she's such a good captain. It's a nice story where she's happy and other people get happiness in their life. And the photo here is very nice. It shows off Beidou's personality very well. It shows off a nice story. I think it's very nice. So anyway, that will be it for today's stream. And quit out so that we get that nice music continuity. Yeah, anyway, I had really fun. I had really fun. I had a lot of fun this stream. It was really nice. I think Beidou's story quest was just really cool, you know? Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys swinging by. If you guys have seen my other streams, you will know I have a YouTube spiel. Spiel? Spiel? I don't know how to pronounce it. A YouTube thing that I go on about how it would really help me if you guys subscribed and liked maybe and commented maybe and maybe the notification bell if you feel like it. I stream every Monday and Friday starting at 8:30 p.m. PST, so I hope you swing by whenever you're free. And that's all the YouTube stuff. Besides, oh wait, I almost forgot. All of my videos, well, all of my streams are archived on this channel, so I hope you go back if you want to check out all my old stuff. It's probably embarrassing if I look back at it now, but I hope you guys find something in there that you enjoy. Anyway, thank you guys for swinging by. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching. Alright. I'm getting a bit tired. Hope you guys have a great rest of your morning, night, afternoon, wherever and whenever you are. Thank you, and bye y'all!